Hey everyone, today's video is going to be about there being no variants in Battle for Neighborville. Hey everyone, Gameaholik here, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about there being no variants in Battle for Neighborville. A lot of people have been asking this question. They kind of touched on it a little bit in the Live from Neighborville stream on Wednesday, so I can just explain a little bit further, as much as I can, as far as I can, about there being no variants in Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Okay, so you are so used to GW1, GW2 having Ice P, having Tank Commander, having X, having Hot Rod Chomper, so on and so on and so on, having the different variations of the classes. What they said in the stream on Wednesday is that they wanted to build this game from the ground up. They wanted to make some changes, and this is one of the things that they've decided to do. To think of this game as a reboot as opposed to another sequel, because a lot of things have changed from GW2 to this game, so they can't really be properly connected. And like I say, one of these things is no variants, but there is kind of still a little bit of the variant-esque things in the game. So we've got the foot soldier here. We're going to go over to the customization booth. I've already previously done a video on the upgrades explaining what they are, and like I said, they help you tailor your playstyle for each character. And I did go through a very rough explanation of how they work. You need to go in there and work them out for yourself, what's going to work for your playstyle, but there is some extra things that you need to know. So we'll have a look here, and I haven't unlocked it, but if you notice here, this one's called Bottomless, and the way that they described it in the stream on Wednesday is that in these upgrades, especially towards the end of them here at the ranking system, the ones that you've got to unlock, these are going to give you kind of perks that are going to mimic some of the old variants. So my guess is that Bottomless will probably give you the same abilities that the General had. So you're probably going to get unlimited ammo, and you're going to have it like the same sort of shooting that it did for that character, a bit like how the All-Star shoots. In this one here, we can see at the All-Star, the one here is called Tennis Skills. So again, that's going to probably mimic a similar sort of pattern to how you're used to the tennis star being. Now initially when I heard there was no variants coming to, I was really about to cry, because I was going to not see Mr. Dolphin Blaster, my marine biologist, my favourite character of all time. I think I am safe to say that. I think it was my favourite in GW1 and GW2. And while we're on the subject, let me know in the comments what your favourite characters in those two games was. And also let me know what your favourite character so far is in this game. But going back to what we're talking about and explaining about these variants, there is one here called Dolphin Blasting. So I am hoping and praying that when you, or if you unlock this and you choose to use it, it's going to change his weapon and be a dolphin again. That would be my favourite thing of all time. I don't know if it's going to be, but as you can see, there's little symbols next to the text. Definitely a damage change for the upgrade, so I'm hoping and praying for that one. So there was some examples of the zombies and how they're going to mimic the variants. Now we're going to take a look at some of the plants, and the first one we're going to take a look at is Chomper, and the first one that I can instantly work out, and they use this in the stream as an example, and that is this one here, which is the Hot Rod. So I'm guessing because all the plants now have the speed boosts anyway, they're quite faster, they can run now. Hot Rod might be a quicker burrow, so you'll be able to get to your destination quicker, as opposed to it being fast when you've made a vanquish. It may change it as well, I don't know. I don't think anyone's got that far yet to unlocking these, so the full details won't come out until people do start to unlock these. But it's definitely a speed boost, as you can see next to the Hot Rod at the top. We've got the little symbol there with the speed boost. Again, on a similar sort of line to the Chomper, it's quite a way down in. You have to be super elite. We've got the stuffy sun drop. So again, what I'm hoping this will be is it's going to do the same thing when you make a vanquish with this perk on this upgrade. It may drop extra health for your allies. That's how I think it's going to work with that one. Let's check out, see if there's any other ones that we can just see. The Vampire Flower, again, I think that might be something where you hit the enemies, you're going to get health back. it could well be that. So this is how they are doing variants in Battle for Neighborville. You're going to be using the upgrades instead. You're still going to keep the same kind of one class only, but they're going to have these upgrades that are going to mimic the variants. So there we go, that is explaining that there's no variants, well, sort of, in Battle for Neighborville. Hopefully you understand it. If there is any questions that you need to ask, feel free to do so in the comment section. I will try and answer as best as I can, and I will obviously go into more detail and do an update video once all of those upgrades have been unlocked, so I can test them out properly. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video useful, entertaining or interesting, then please do consider liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Have a great rest of your day, neighbours, and take care.